A Canada Post strike is looming on the horizon, and it's unwelcome news for businesses hoping to boost their sales with holiday shoppers. As Catalina Gillies tells us, some of those small businesses are scrambling to find backup delivery options, even if it means taking a hit on profits.
The looming threat of a Canada Post strike is creating anxiety for some small business owners. And with the holidays around the corner, some are now looking at alternative options. Canada Post employees could soon go on strike if a deal is not reached by Friday. Ron McCowan, owner of Wheels and Wings Hobbies on the Downforce, says they've already seen an impact on sales online.
There's kind of a little hesitation now to buy because if we put it in the mail and the strike happens, they've paid for it. It could sit there for a week, 2 weeks, or a month. And then it's shipped across Canada to us.
McCowan says 45% of his business goes through Canada Post. He is now looking at other courier options, but says they are more expensive and that it would eat into their profits.
With free freight, and all of a sudden you add an extra 20% cost, 30% cost to ship it, that comes right off your margin. Okay, so that means that our margins all get cut, but at least we have enough coming in to meet our overhead. And the whole idea is basically what we did for COVID is you try to exist.
The Canadian Federation of Independent Business says rural areas could also be heavily impacted. Many parcel delivery companies do not deliver to remote communities, leaving Canada Post as the sole provider, and that it affects more than just packages.
We still see a lot of businesses that pay each other through the mail, whether it be invoices are sent through the mail or checks are sent through the mail, and having a disruption in that, and therefore a disruption potentially in their own cash flow can also be worrisome for some of those businesses.
Meanwhile, with the busiest shopping season of the year just a few weeks away, McCowan is bracing for impact and coming up with new strategies to survive.
We're going to have more sales here in our retail store. We're going to try to bring the community in more than what we would normally do. And we've got some marketing tricks I'm going to try to play to keep us going.
We also reached out to Canada Post, who say both parties are at the table and talks remain ongoing. In Toronto, Catalina Gillies, City News.